What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So I had to talk about something that is super disappointing and super shocking. As former IBF super middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Caleb Sweethand Plant, who is 22 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 13 wins by way of knockout. One time in his career he's knocked out. 31 years of age, 6'1" with a 74-inch arm reach. He got into an altercation with undefeated 2-division world champion, who's the reigning WBC middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, Jermall, Lions only, Charlo, who is 32 wins, no loss and no draw, 22 wins by way of knockout. He is 33 years of age, 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, at the weigh-in, ahead of the highly anticipated undisputed welterweight showdown between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, there was an altercation between Jermall Charlo and his identical twin brother, Jermall Charlo, who is a 3-time junior middleweight world champion, the undisputed junior middleweight world champion, superstar boxer, who has a record of 35 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. Obviously, 33 years of age, they're identical twins. Slightly shorter, 5'11.5" with a 73.5-inch arm reach. There was an altercation between the two camps or something. Their girlfriends, their wives, so on and so forth. That's not important. Caleb Plant intervened to try to help break it up, apparently. And Jermall Charlo decided to grab Caleb Plant by his beard. Caleb Plant has a huge beard. And Caleb Plant stated that he politely asked Jermall Charlo, don't do that again. To which he stated Jermall Charlo did it again immediately and grabbed his face. Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo were separated. Caleb Plant then ran into Jermall Charlo again in the hallway in the back, and he smacked Jermall Charlo. It was broken up. You know, there's an altercation, scuffling going on, things being thrown, and it was broken up. From that point, Caleb Plant, he addressed what happened, told his side of the story. And now Caleb Plant is saying that Jermall Charlo is looking to press charges and have him arrested. You heard me. Jermall Charlo is looking to press charges and have him arrested, according to Caleb Plant. And he said, you can't make this stuff up. This dude wants me arrested and wants to press charges. Now, Jermall Charlo is already a rich athlete, celebrity athlete. He's rich. Jermall Charlo is a combat athlete. I don't understand why Jermall Charlo will look to press charges opposed to just looking to fight Caleb Plant. Because you can satisfy both. You can get your get back against Caleb Plant, legally put your hands on Caleb Plant, and get money. So if you was to have him arrested and sue him, you would get money. But in this case, you can actually put hands on him and get more money. Because you're going to get more money than you would if you was to press charges and sue him. What are you going to ask for? A restraining order? What's the point in pressing charges outside of Caleb Plant going to jail? He's going to come out. There was an entire scuffle that's recorded. And if you sue, you're not going to make the money you would make, nowhere near the money you make, suing him that you would make actually fighting him. So what are you looking for? A restraining order? So if you guys happen to be, because they run in the same circle, when I say that, they're both with the PBC Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman, and they're both with Showtime President Sports Steven Espinosa. So when there's fights, they're both present at these particular fights, especially the big fights. So is Jermall Charlo looking to have a restraining order where Caleb Plant can't come within a certain amount of feet of Jermall Charlo? Jermall Charlo is a professional boxer. athlete, combat athlete. I cannot understand if this held to be true. Why would he choose to go this route? What does he get out of going this route? What does he garner by pressing charges on Caleb Plant? Outside of Caleb Plant will now have, obviously, it would allegedly be assault. So he's going to have a case. But why wouldn't you just settle it in the ring, where you can legally get your get back for him putting his hands on you? In the worst way, you could knock him out. And it's completely legal, and you'll get paid millions to do it. You're going to get paid millions to do it. If you sue Caleb Plant, you are not going to get millions suing Caleb Plant. You are not a civilian, although their hands are registered, and they're not supposed to put their hands on anybody outside of their sport. Jermall Charlo is not a civilian. He is a combat athlete, just like Caleb Plant. And Caleb Plant, I'm going to assume, is going to say that Jermall Charlo was under the influence, allegedly, and was provoked. And then there's footage of Jermall Charlo actually grabbing Caleb Plant by the face in his bed first. So I'm completely confused as to why would Jermall Charlo take this route. He hasn't fought since June of 2021. 2 years he's been inactive. It seems like he is spiraling completely out of control. And I don't know who would advise him to actually sue or press charges on Caleb Plant for slapping him. And then Jermall Charlo walked into the stadium for the actual fight, because this was the day before the fight, and then shoved one of the ticket ladies trying to get his ticket to let him in. Now, suppose she decides in return, because there's footage of that, to press charges on Jermall Charlo, because now she's a civilian. She's a civilian, and Jermall Charlo is a combat athlete. So imagine if she then, in return, decided to say, well, okay, I'm going to press charges on this dude because, now I'm hesitant to go to work, or whatever may be the case. You are a combat athlete that can get your get back inside the squared circle. Legally, put your hands on him where it's just you and him in the ring, and you won't go to jail for knocking him out. And you're going to get paid millions of dollars on top of it to do so. So I'm completely confused as to what direction Jermall Charlo, who advised Jermall Charlo to take this route. Because what is he going to get out of it is what confuses me. He doesn't have a fight. Caleb Plant doesn't have a fight. Schedule a fight. Go to Al Heyman, go to Steven Espinosa, go to your team and say, listen, let's schedule a fight with Caleb Plant. The storyline is there. It's going to sell. It went viral. Make it happen. Why would you choose to then press charges on Caleb Plant? Now, I don't know how that will work as far as competing against each other. Because let's say that they wanted to make a fight. How would that work if you was to press charges on him and get a restraining order? What would be the outcome of that? How would that work out? Could they even actually fight after that, legally? It's extremely weird that he would take this route. Again, if this holds to be true, because we're just hearing the side of Caleb Plant, I don't see Caleb Plant having a reason to lie and make up this story, but you never know. So I'm going to say allegedly. But I completely am confused as to why he would do that, opposed to just going to Al Heyman and say, let's make some millions of dollars. Let's fight each other. Let's settle this in the squared circle, like Caleb Plant did with his beef with David Benavidez. They settled it in the squared circle. When Caleb Plant had an issue with Canelo Alvarez, a scuffle, and he smacked Canelo Alvarez, They settle it in the square circle. You want to press charges? It's funny because when it first happened, I had somebody close to me say, hey, shouts out to my brother Big Rich. He said, don't be surprised to see Caleb Plant, Jermall Charlo press charges. That's illegal. And I'm like, no, why would Jermall Charlo do that? Amazing, isn't it? So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.